Hi everybody, this is Donna Fellows with Crazy Lady Creations. This is the journal I created for January Just Junk Journal challenge from Dear Julie Julie. And we had two challenges. One was to create, well, we had one challenge and 4 minis. The mini involved creating a journal out of envelopes. And this is the front of my envelope. I really had a lot of fun with this, and I see myself making a lot more. One of the challenges was to use a napkin. So I've got napkin throughout here. And we got to use one stamp, but we could use 3 different colors. This is my guest tag. I still have plenty of room in here to put stuff in some of these envelopes. This is a flip up. Now to the meat of things. I did mine with a denim cover. We were to use a piece of throwaway clothing and linen, among other things. But this is my clothing. It's my pair, all pair of blue jeans that I had worn out the upper thigh in, so I had covered it with this medallion, and it had really outlived its usefulness, as you can see by the strings here at the bottom. And I also used the blue jeans as my tie. At the very end, I made a tassel. We could use a piece of old jewelry, so I put this on here, and then just different things. Here's some of the linen, here's some of the blue jean, here's some eyelash. I still have a few things to do to this, but I still have lots of room to do it. So this is a calendar page, and one of the mini challenges we did was stack a stickers, so I have 4 of these in here. We could use calendars, we could use one magazine, one calendar, one magazine, any book pages that we had already pulled out, 3 of Julie's New Year digitals that she had just created. We could use 6 alternate pieces of paper that could only be, I totally just forgot. Journal paper, matte page. I'm sure I'll remember the other 2 before I get there. One of the things and all the envelopes we could use. So I used this envelope and just made a little pocket on this side. And this is a piece of, this is out of the magazine, my Mary Jane magazine. And this is a piece of, this is a tag off of a gift bag. And here's a flip up for a journal spot. And this was off of Julie's digital, and then I made a triple pocket. They're not very deep, but they're usable. Another stack of sticker, again out of the Mary Jane magazine. I don't know where that come from. It snuck in when I wasn't looking. I have a pocket there. This is a center page. It's not a center page of the journal, but I turned this into a center page and put a tuck on each side. Another calendar page, and this was off of the napkin that I chose for our first mini challenge. It's another paper pocket, another tag from her for my napkin. I really had fun with this one. This I used a business mail, throwaway mail that we got in, and I used it to seal one of the napkins in. And then I have 2 pockets here. This is also out of the Mary Jane magazine. It was a Valentine edition. And here's a little flip down for journaling. And this is also just a little flip down for journaling. I don't know where this came from, but I absolutely loved it, and I turned it into a journal spot. I know my son gave everybody at Christmas gift cards, so I'm thinking this is probably where that came from. And this is a little tuck, well, I thought it was a tuck spot, maybe it's not. This came out of the Mary Jane magazine. I thought it looked really good against that book page. Another calendar from my Missouri landscape calendar. Piece of envelope that I've turned into a pocket. This was one of my favorites. I wish I hadn't forgotten to vintage around the the edge of it. But this was also in my Mary Jane magazine. Made me want to go right out and get the stuff to make one. I do like the way the napkins turned out. This is one side of the envelope. And this is my linen with, and here is a paper clip, if I can get it off. And then here is one of Julie's cards that can be used as a journal spot. See if I can get that back on there. I swear I'm like Butterfingers when it comes to doing paper clips. So this is a little fold up that I made and used 2 little sheets, 1 stamp, and then a little sheet out of the magazine. And then here's a couple of little tags, little charms. I just couldn't leave that string hanging there without charms on it. This is another one of the jewelries. And this is, the back on this is the cover of my dog food package. And this is a centerfold from a Missouri magazine. I couldn't hardly do a Missouri landscapes and not have that in there. My binding thread is 2-ply crochet thread. And most all the pictures now are coming out of this was part of the gift bag. This is out of the magazine. This is an odd one. I don't know where that came from. Here's the other half of that envelope with the napkin on it. And this is not a touch, I mean a tag or a tuck. It's just, I thought it looked good on that corner. More Missouri landscape. Somebody said something about using something you had painted on or done something on. Well, I used this piece of book page to do the edges on all of my prints that I put in here. So I thought it would make a really good pocket, and then I just glued it about halfway down so it's not a full page pocket. I thought that turned out rather well. This is an old card I had. Another one of Julie's January digitals. And I used a card, the front of a card, on a piece of book page paper. And this is another drop down. We have some beautiful landscaping in Missouri. Another one of the stack of stickers. This is really the first ones I'd ever done, and I really enjoyed them. And this is a pocket. It's an old card. And this, again, is part of that gift bag. So there's a really nice big journal spot. This is the back of another card, or the front of another card. More Missouri landscape. If you guys notice you get in such a gung-ho mood at the beginning, and towards the end you start running out of steam. This is out of my Mary Jane magazine. This was an envelope I had. This is from Julie's January digital. And this, again, is out of the gift bag that I used. There's some more of the gift bag. I think we're coming up on the end here. And this is my last little piece of gift bag that I used. And then I took a pair of the blue jeans and I stamped this rose on it. I really like the way that came out. I'll probably be doing something like that again. And this is the back. In actuality, the cover's upside down. but it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I do plan to do more to it. So thanks for watching.